Did you identify the mystery house? Built by Caleb Bentley in 1798, this two-story brick home in Brookville, Maryland, provided refuge for President James Madison during the British invasion of Washington, D.C. in 1814. The Bentley House was renamed the Madison House after the president conducted the business of the federal government there for 2 days. This historic home is not open to the public.
Welcome back to Dream Builders. I'm Scott Morgan. Building with natural materials is certainly common these days, like this home in Stone Mountain, Georgia. It's been taken to the extreme with a house in Boulder, Colorado, where the building supply list could almost be filled at the local health food store.
Nestled at the base of the Rocky Mountains is Boulder, Colorado, one of the healthiest cities in America. Cyclists bike for miles along back roads, and every wooded trail is busy with foot, wheel, and paw traffic. So it's no surprise that some Boulder houses are into the health mode as well, with unconventional building materials that sound like a juice bar menu.
If you look down the menu of building materials, what they're made of in this house, you see things like corn and soy and jute, sunflower seeds, wheat.
Architect Julie Hurt is building this 5,000 square foot home using materials manufactured from agricultural byproducts, fibers, and wood waste. But before you get the wrong idea, she's quick to point out the following.
It's not us out mixing, pots full of soy and sunflower seeds. They're pressed and they're structural and they're engineered, so they come from factories with a stamp of approval. You know that they're going to hold up.
Her demonstration house, dubbed the Farmhouse, has become a showcase for environmentally friendly building materials, and evidence that bio-based can also be beautiful.
The word bio-based means these are non-petroleum products, and that's very important to us. Non-petroleum products means that we're not using oil, we're not dependent on oil to create building materials.
In the kitchen, the sturdy counters and cabinets are constructed of pressed sunflower and soy resin. Look closely and you can see the sunflower seeds. The newly constructed house and home office are insulated with blue jean scraps, straight from the manufacturer's floor. You can also see insulation of sheep's wool, cornstarch peanuts, and non-toxic styrofoam.
I've left a lot of the walls exposed to show some of these bio-based or recycled materials.
And what Julie doesn't get from the earth, she finds in the yard, the salvage yard.
Some of the materials for the house come from a salvage yard, and I call these materials experienced materials because they've had a life before.
Here there are stockpiles of everything, from doors to windows, tiles and lighting fixtures, even the kitchen sink.
What I need today is about 4 pieces of redwood.
The salvaged goods come from deconstruction projects and private donations. And every item here means there's one less in the landfill. That appeals to Julie's sense of environmental responsibility.
Sometimes I'm on a mission. Sometimes I know I must go get 10 used 2x4s. But sometimes I go there just to look around. This is a cool little table. It looks like maybe a school table, but I like it because it's collapsible.
Back at the farmhouse, Julie asked carpenter Corbin Steele to transform her new find.
I got this at Resource 2000 today, and I'm thinking it might be good to use like for an office space upstairs and maybe even in that little bunk bed loft that you just built.
When you look through this house, you won't see fancy or extreme finishes, but you will see imaginative reuse. Function and whimsical touches pepper the Hurt home, like this rocking chair. The bathroom door hails from an old convenience store, and the cabinet pulls are detergent bottle caps.
The upstairs bathroom, that's been sort of the experimental ground. A bathroom is I think can be a little more relaxed and a little more playful.
The shower bursts with the bright colors of plastic containers. The chips were blended into recycled plaster for the vibrant design.
Take something that's not worth anything, doesn't really have a market value, and you turn it into a product that you can put a price tag on, and then it's value added.
This ability to use recycled and reclaimed materials has become Julie's signature and passion.
I call it the Blue Jean house because it's a very comfortable house. It's a house that doesn't require an expensive, outlandish lifestyle.
But the farmhouse does require an open mind and an eye for adventure and creativity.
I think it can impact future home building in that it shows people different ways to build that are economical and they're easy to do. It's just a great thing to come home to.
Just ahead, taking the do-it-yourself craze to a whole new level. Dream Builders will be right back. For questions or comments, please write to Dream Builders, care of HGTV, Box 50970, Knoxville, Tennessee 37950. Be sure to include the episode number and your daytime phone number.